Hello and welcome everyone. In today's tutorial, let's discuss about introductory session to DVWA. DVWA stands for Damn Web Vulnerable Application. So what is this Damn Web Vulnerable Application and who uses it? So a Vulnerable Application is used by security professionals and also ethical hackers to understand how a web application works, functions, and what are the different flaws and how to fix it. So, if you're interested into getting into cybersecurity or ethical hacking, get started with DVWA. And I assume that most of you would have already downloaded and configured your DVWA. And if not, let me know in the comment section below. And if you want me to make a separate tutorial video on how to do it, I'm glad I'll work towards it. So now let's get started. Now open up your terminal and type in as sudo su dash. Now sudo stands for the root user followed by su followed by hyphen. Now why do we need to do this? We need to do this so that we get to root privilege access. So we cannot go on typing every time, sudo, and so that to gain our root privileges we use this. Now let's enter our password. Now we have our root access. Now every time you run a DVWA, you will be requiring a three different you know dependencies. The DVWA depends upon MariaDB, Apache 2, followed by MySQL. Now let's let's get started with running up those services. Type in service followed by Apache 2 start. Now basically what we're trying to do is getting started our Apache 2, which is one of the dependencies of the DVWA. Now type in as service MariaDB followed by start. Now MariaDB is a database similar to Oracle database, which stores all the required data of a website. Now type in service followed by MySQL start. Now these are the three dependencies that DVWA depends upon. We need to understand that when we start a service, we also need to stop this service. The reason is when you complete your practice over a DVWA, you need to stop it, since if you don't stop it, someone who can access your system via the internet, do via some backdoor or any other method, can exploit your entire system if through such an vulnerable application. This is the reason it is always recommended to stop your DVWA dependencies when you're not using it. To do so, just type in, let's say, service Apache to stop your service. Now since we need Apache 2, let's get it started. Now go to your Firefox and open a new tab and type in your local host, that is 127.0.0.1. Followed by your DVWA installation. In your case, it may be DVWA, but in my case, it is DVWA all caps. You will encounter a login page. This is your default login page. Now you need to enter your username. The default username is admin followed by a password. The default password is password. Click over login. You can see the welcome page of the DVWA. And to your left, you have different vulnerabilities to practice upon. Now click on DVWA security. You can encounter a lot of different security levels, followed by easy, medium, hard, and impossible. So a low risk security level means that it has no security levels. A medium security level means it has certain difficulties or security measures, but it's a bad practice security measures. And higher security level has some sort of, you know, a good security measure. And impossible is combination of all the three. Now, since we are beginners, let's select low as our security level, and let's click on submit. So you can see a message saying our security level is now set to low. In the next tutorial, upcoming tutorials, we'll see brute forcing, where I will try to explain what is brute forcing, why do we need brute forcing, and how are we going to achieve the concept of brute forcing. Try to access a login page. How do we try to know the passwords, and how that can be done? We'll discuss in upcoming lectures, followed by SQL injection and followed by comment injection. So until then, goodbye.